I'm coming. I'm gonna play with this one this time. We're trying some new marches again. I'm going like really aggressive with the marches. We'll make a couple hits and then either keep it or adjust the marches early in the match. I'm concerned because they're so aggressive with the presets. Oh. Alright, they pick the place they want to go. I need to go and so they can come around me. Alright. First thing we're going to do is identify our people that we're going to reinforce. Oh. Well. Alright, we need to identify the targets. I'll find the smallest and work my way up. So goddamn mad. God damn, I'm so mad. No, you can talk. I'm so fucking pissed off at my team.
What's wrong?
I don't know if I got a fucking mute button on here or not. God damn it.
Are they not playing?
No, they fall all to fucking pieces.
Tell them you got 10 steps. I watched that. You want to see? She's going to That's what she likes. Where's my things?
I got just a little bit of time before these people turn on me and kill me. I have to weaken them.
Who's going to kill you?
All this team, they're a lot stronger than us. And if they got their siege intact fully, they're gonna fucking shred me.
I found some more of these clips. Making these work.
My only hope is to go one by one and try to reduce their siege.
sticks of them sticky things on my rack. You see, that'll hold it. Because half of them don't stick no more. But you want something else to eat, baby? That wasn't much.
No. We maybe got another one of them.
You do. Keep that. Oh, look what I found.
Okay. Well, we're gonna lose, but this team's gonna get a lesson in fucking cross bracing before it's over. Everybody on this team gonna be in somebody else. Now, what I just read in that report was that he still had equal amount of troops of what I just took, and because the last report was favorable, I knew that this report would have been too. Well, he healed some. Let's do it again. He's gonna keep giving, we're gonna keep taking. That didn't work. I wonder if they watched my video. No. Okay. I'll do range. Get rid of that mount. One more time.
Honey. Watch this. Honey. Get it.
Alright. Jesus Christ. 35 million. Okay. Yeah. The fuck. You can't always trust what you're told. Shit, I should have sent Siege into that. Oh. Bad now. Oh.
You got anything, baby?
No, I'm waiting on them to start trying to kill me, which hasn't happened yet. Start killing. Here, shut up.
They make me. You got it through, what you do,
I always like meeting somebody from the channel on the matches. Oh, I'm not ready to get rallied yet. I haven't made the changes. Alright, so somebody's ghosting Siege. Shit. $44 million. I can't do that. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and go in defense mode. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna do it before I ain't got nothing. Alright, so the first thing they're gonna do is, well, I need to address my troops. Let's do our blazons first. Blazons. Quit. Now, I tell everybody on the mount troops you need to make a second set of blazons. While it is true the honor set's only a PvP set, you can make yourself a offense and defense PvP set. $16, $27. 42. All right. All right. We are in total lockdown mode. They hit me. Oh, they've been hitting me. Oh, man. I ain't even going to waste it. I waited too late. I waited too long. This whole shit about not being able to change castles is stupid. I like it when it was size based and not category based. Let's check out my troops. So I should be one hit away from dying with this size rally hawk. They should ground me next, and ground should wipe me out. Look, I got ground troops. I definitely need to take Leo off the wall. He is not helping. Are they trying to T11 some ground troops? Oh, I had range. Ooh, dead. Alright. The only thing I'm going to heal, I'm going to do it one time. They just killed me. Yeah, I ain't healing. Alright guys, we got a lot of extra time on here. Yeah. Thin bottom. Alright. Yes. Alright. We're gonna look at them new setups. From the hits I was looking at earlier, it looked real promising on the new changes. Alright. Alright, there we go. It helps if I go to battlefield. There we go. Start the match out. That 70 million is devastating. You see how much support we have? 15 million, and I was 7 of it. Alright. Poor people. I'm half the troops. But how did they do? We had the Weaver Super Tie combo. I lost 2 points. It did not do good at all. It's probably from the devastating rally. But yeah. The ground held up. It just wiped the range though. Damn. How'd everybody else's do? Well, his range killed. He didn't get no kill. Well, no, his ground did. I think ground was the way to go on this one. Yeah. A little bit of ground I did have went a long way. But the lot of range I had was a waste. And the follow-up attack. Damn. There's wasn't nothing there. Alright. Alright, so we failed on the first go. Next thing. This time we have a ground defending general on a siege attack. And we sent a siege ground combo. So complements the attacking and the defending party. You know, I throw a little bit of everything in these. The little mount fucking killed it. I just splashed in the 800,000 mount. It's got 5 million kills. Or let's say 900,000, 7.7 thousand kills. think BOG next week I'm gonna make up a ground actual mount guy, but I just don't know about putting them in there as a preset, a pre-ring, because range is so common. But if you know, like, anybody above 15 billion outside of All-Stars, they're going to get sieged before they get range, so it'd be somewhat safe to put a mount rain onto a big player. Anyway, I'm gonna test the theory and see how it works. Cause they know they'll splat if they send range on a heavily sieged player. But they also, you know, that your mount range will dominate on the siege rally. And then you put 2 and 2 together, and I think it's worth making a pre-ring for points. But you shouldn't send it to just anybody. I wouldn't send it to anyone under. I wouldn't send anyone under 10 billion points. Unless you saw them getting rallied with siege. But for pre-raining, somebody is 12, 13, 14 billion, he gets to be a possibility. Alright, here's the ranks. Like I said, this one would have went first. Them little mount troops are going to get washed out. But this is why I put all 3 together. See the mount troops wiped. Now you see the ground troops. 1.2 million ground troops. All right, here's excess of 5 million kills just off of them. You come down here, it's another 3 million kills off of 1 million troops. And I'm not seeing a lot of usefulness out of this. But I might go back to 22s. 22s on the bottom on my range. Alright, here's where I started attacking my new presets. The only thing I didn't change was my ground preset because I'm pretty happy with it. I wasn't worth experimenting on. 1.5. It yielded a slightly positive return, but you gotta look at what you're hitting into. Cause I don't hit into like really small players. I hit into an 11 billion player that had 26 million reinforcements. 1.5, 1.5, 2, which these 2s were the gravy started coming in. 1.5, which yielded a big loss. 12s and 11s usually I clean up on. I can't believe the 12 and 11 was a net loss. It's possible consideration they only yield positive returns on a volume attack. That low attacks, they don't have the bearing that they do on the high volumes. something to put in consideration. But overall, attack yielded positive, but the margins I'd like to see higher results. Because I gave up 1.2, 1.2. I gave up a lot of siege for that. I did a second strike, and this time for a loss. Here's one of our viewers. We needed to do a look over on this. We hit him, and it went. He didn't have no reinforcements. Surprised he doesn't have a Leo on the assistant. You got Tran Ho, which the fourth runestone's what makes a lot of the difference. Tran Ho is in the early games. He's like a Generation 1 general. And he's not going to have much bang for the buck. Any general you get out of the tavern is going to have the lowest standards. First advice, just taking a glance at it. The assistant general, you don't have to blood it. You don't have to do nothing. The next event that comes around that you're able to get a Leo, whether it's from the blood event or some kind of event, I would try to get yourself a Leo. Unless you luck up, you can get a Takanini off of, or Leo, either one. Something to protect your, because now that you're at this size, you broke the 10 billion mark. Your first attacks you need to worry about is siege. Because your siege is going to be attacked first, then your range, and then your mountain ground. Well, I'd said it backwards. Siege, then your mount, and then your range and ground gets attacked at the same time. Unless siege, ground and mount can either get attacked. Whether they go in with siege to attack the range, or if they do range, attack the mount. But either way, siege always gets attacked first. When you're this size. When you're below this size, you can just hit through the siege and attack, or you can attack the range and just do it. But let's look into it. I mean, that's just at a glance. It's the general selection. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, what happened here? You're set up for like a regular count. You can take a hit, but you don't really take a siege hit. I'll show you somebody on your team that took a hit, and I'll show you yours, and I'll show you the difference. Check these layers out. You got the typical 10 mil layers, except on the siege. The siege goes thin on the layers, but the siege gets wiped out all the way down. And that's because you don't have that shelter in place at the 12s and 13s. Let's check the buffs out. 21 is about average. Most of the guys are ringing about 24, 25, but this Judge guy, same size. He does have the Leo. 21. Okay, so this is equal footing. There's no reason that you shouldn't let him do what he did. His performance is going to be a little better because he got Leo, but let's look at his layers. Oh, that's the second hit. Let me look at his first hit because we're looking at your first hit. So I hit him, but it wasn't in the billions like when, and he had reinforcements. That's really a bad. They just dry hitting me. It knocked me out. Okay. So I really want to show the comparison of this, and somebody else will see it too, and it'll help them. Alright. Alright. So they got equal buffs, and the only thing difference is one had reinforcements. But before you say that, he had reinforcements, but they didn't do nothing. So the reinforcements were for nothing. Well, one person reinforced and it actually did some good, but for the most part, you see the big reinforcement number, but it's nil. Because this is the only person that was even effective as a reinforcer. The one person had ground speed on the general, on the ground troops. So, anyway, so putting the reinforcements aside because they didn't kill nobody, because they didn't help. The difference. You get 10 million on the 11s. OC, a lot of people in the game know her. She's a Vietnam person. She had me build like 50 million of these T11s along when I first got my size. But they act as like a stopgap to stop it from trickling down. Because if you ever get T11 rally, the 11s defend 11s, and the 11s also stop it from trickling down. Because once your siege layers go, I'm going to hit you at range. Because now when I hit you at range, it's not, when I kill your mount, the siege is not going to attack my range as they go through the layers. You'll always notice as soon as I clear somebody's range out, as soon as I clear somebody's siege out, the first thing I'll do is I'll pop them with a range. And usually that first pop's going to be significant. Because, like I said, when they go through the battle mechanics and you're going line by line by line, if them siege ain't there to protect on them lines and get their little kills in, it can be brutal on the first strike. So these layers, they never made it down that far. He killed me at the top. But it's the layer size. What I told him before I even looked at it, I thought it was layers. But T9, the layers layer at 9 mil. And up here, he had a layer of 1.7. Oh, no. He had 10. You're 1.7. gotta be the size of the layers. Come look at him, he has 11. I think I just seen he had 11, but shit, the other layers are thin. I don't know. It's showing both y'all had 11, but then you look at these other layers, the other layers are thinner. That's the only difference. But the general had a lot to do with it too. $14.88 and $12.40. His HP's 200R on the Siege. That might come from Leo. But on the bus, he had 200 extra HP. Look at one other thing. Oh no. Alright, Siege General. Ground, Siege. Siege, ground, Siege. Baldwin is Siege General. Who are you rocking out? Oh shit. I like your generals better. Harold is a great general. He's well rounded. Offense, defense. David, I use David. He's awesome. His fourth rune is a beast. Which this doesn't show the runes. Here, there's one other thing I can do since we're all here together. If your teammate quit hitting me. Where y'all at? I'm probably gonna get hit for doing this. Alright, that's who one of them was. And then Hellboy. And the feature I'm about to show you when you get Scout 41, you get to do this. Alright. Mount. Alright, Siege 25. Mount 28. Alright, Siege defenses. Siege HPs. Which I don't know anybody that does Siege HPs. Often I have an idea of making a separate armor just for the first strikes and then switching out to another armor, but I haven't gotten it that far. But that's been an idea of mine. But and then two sieges here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 items refined for siege, all percents. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's not bad at all. I'm liking it. I'll show y'all mine. I don't usually show it off too much. Yeah, you got the 5 gold things too. I wonder if they got it too. They doing what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to show you mine. So if you're on the channel, you didn't have to do that. Alright. Alright. This is a sneak peek for the channel people. So I don't even have mine. Mine ain't even gold. But I'm using iron curtain. Alright. All 4 siege. Mine's all about getting past that first strike. Once they get past the first strike, then mine's about defense for the mount. But I do got 1 siege defense. Alright, ground and mount. I got 1 siege HP, ground and mount. Siege HP, ground and mount. And then a mixture with siege and then some ground and mount. And a range. Because I always want to be a little enhanced on everything. And this is 45 and the rest of my equipment's 39. On the bring up. And then come on. Damn, I played with the wrong general. Okay. Yeah, I got my battle tester here, but so this is specializing siege. But once your siege is gone, this is siege and range, but mostly siege. Because that 4th one, it's just siege and range. But say your top 2 levels of siege is gone, then that's a wasted general. And it don't make sense to keep playing with it. So once that happens, it's time to switch, like I switched in the video. But I switched a little late. they hit me like 2-3 times before I did my switch, and it cost me dearly. But then you switch to this guy, which he still does siege, but then in ground it does, you get 45% on the ground amount, which that's good. And then right here, total in city 18 and -6, all 6, -10. And then that'll be good for your layers, but it's not crucial because your top's gone. Like I see, top's gone, but the bottom 2 are good. You still got your layers, so I still leave this because of the layers. They're still important. And then when your siege is completely gone, you got to have a backup plan, which I didn't change it because it happened so quick, but I'll show y'all my backup plan. When your siege and your siege is gone completely, this is ground and mount, and then you in city ground, because your ground will be the last thing to go. If ground's not there, you ain't got no, you're gone. And then in city ground, defense and HP 20. I don't use them very often, but I still trying to do my 4th rune on some of the other generals. But yeah, okay. So that's what that is. Let's go back to reading reports. But yeah, Hawk, if I mean, hell boy, if anything, I said really try to get yourself the Leo at least for the, and then try to get your siege layers, that 13. Just try to build your top layers up. The heavier you make it on the top, but then throughout the whole, I'll show you up here when y'all attack me. I'll show you when I attack some other people. Alright, see, I hit this person. Siege don't care about this. I think they might have been ghosting their mount and just sent their mount here. I hope they didn't just send one troop as a reinforcement with no layers, no nothing. But yeah, that 3 million on a siege attack don't mean nothing. Not on mine. Okay. Yeah, this guy, he folded in pretty good too. But he's gonna have the same issue. We're gonna get here. It says 11 saved him from it going all the way down. They had almost 4 million 14. Alright, yeah, this dude, he even buffed. and I hit them, and it didn't work out so well. I was just barely over the mark on them. See, had enough volume here to not let it creep down. But then when you go to that one page, it tells you the defense and HP and all of each one. Dude. Yeah, if I'd seen this and I paid attention and noticed it, I'd follow this up with a range hit. And 9 times out of 10, it would have been good. Okay. So this is a perfect example. The one, it cleared out the siege, and you follow it up with a range hit. And now, if I cleared the range all the way to like 11 or 10, I may even follow it up with a mount hit. And then if his power is like a 4 billion, I would even attempt to try to solo to take him out. So took that, took 13s, took 12s, took 11s, took 10s. He's good for a ground hit, a mount hit. I would hit this guy with mount next. That's not going to be clean as the last two because he does have his range here. And I would expect to have to hit it maybe 2 times because he's got so many. But once that 6 right here on the ground turns into a 3 or it changed into a lesser number, it's going to allow, well, the 15 layer gets missing, and then the 14 turns into like a 3, it's going to make dealing with the rest of it a lot more simple. But he even had to heal. He healed back. I didn't even notice that he healed it back. He healed one march back. He had a siege something, and he healed it back. Or he was ghosting a siege march. Anyway, so we'll stop here and find Duke. The next time I found Duke, what did we do to him? They killed me before I got them. Alright. Alright, siege. 14, 13s, 12s. The 11s didn't clear. Just seeing this, I would want to hit it one more time before I hit it with the range. And that right there concerned me too. But in battle, I'd probably be so fast at it, I wouldn't even pay that no mind. I think I was just freaking out, and I was going around trying to hit everybody with seeds to take the top layer off. Yeah. See what I was doing? I was just going and removing the top layers. And then whenever I found one that melted off, I would double down in it. So the 1.1 gave me the 14, 13, got into the 12s. Gave it to me again. It's also where you get a bunch of match points. It gave me all the 12s, 11s. Okay, she just earned herself a range hit. It went all the way down to mid 9s. And then the range hit didn't go so well. Guessing it's this 3 million reinforcements that I did not pay attention to. Well, I should pay attention to the 9 million right here. Now looking at it in slow motion, I think a mount hit would have been more suitable or appropriate. Alright, so I left it and I went back to my mission. It took 3/4, half of the top two. Like I said, I would have just seen the point and moved on. Everything happens so fast. That's why I don't have time to sit here and walk through it when it's happening. But I do now. I usually don't do this, but I should. So, seeing this one come up, I didn't notice that my subsidy people were dead completely. I'm hitting with no subs. If I would have known, I would have did the cut on, cut off, and got my 100 troops back. Hey, 5 to 7. We took 90% of the 14s. That would be worth doing again. Just to see what we get. Oh, that was me. I let my march size run out. How long did I do it before I figured it out? What was I sending? Wow, it's messed up. Alright. Okay, yeah. So I won this one. I had 4 million reinforcements. And then apparently a bunch of lines went into them, and this one I lost. His reinforcements 150% doubled. So I backed out and went somewhere else. And this would have been somebody that sent reinforcements. Because if I see you send reinforcements, I know you just sent your top troops there. If you send ground reinforcements, you need a range hit. If you sent siege, you need a siege hit. Because that means your top level of siege just went out. Or got lessened if you have a lot. And that's been one of the things I've used and played on. You'll see it in all my videos. If I go into a base and I'm striking somebody and somebody sends them ground, I'm going to hit the person that sent ground. I'm going to hit them at range. Because that means they just lost a whole troop of ground to defend with. If you're going to send siege, I'm going to hit that person with siege because they just sent some of their top level siege to go and defend their neighbor. And sometimes I might do 2 or 3 different people and just watch and see who's sending out all the lines. Just to get the top players thinned out so I can hit the top players with less troops inside. Alright, so we did half, quarter. I didn't like it, so I moved. Ed Tech as an assistant. That's good. Ed Tech, he doesn't have leading to attack. He just has leading to march. So he is good for the wall. Yeah, 24. He's a beast mode. 12s. Damn, I can't wait till I fix my march. I'm still sitting not boosted march. Alright. Leo and Dewey. Dewey, like I said earlier, is one of the Generation 1 generals. If you're using somebody out of a tavern, there's somebody now that's 3 or 4 times improved option out there. The Dewey is a general. You get 2 generals, which is good, but there's no specialty. Your assistant should be swapped out and should reflect to the troops that you have in there. So this guy must have poured it because I didn't hit him at range. Oh, he didn't have the mount. I actually must have read the report and did the right thing for once. Cause he had 6 million mount and 10 and then 4, and then he didn't have no mount to take till all the way down here at 11. Alright. I still ain't fixed my march. I still don't have no sub troops. This is a prime guy. He got the enhanced marshal and tachonomy. Highest buffs ain't good, and you got the highest paid skin and ain't got no buffs. That's crazy. Well, I hit him. Must have thought I was chipping them away. Okay. So I was hitting them. It chipped away. A lot of time, like I said, as soon as he lost that 14, he would lose a layer and then the attack would shift. Alright, see now the layer's gone. The attack should have shifted. But it didn't. He was healing. He was fucking me. And then when I found out he was healing on me, I think I left him. I left him after that. Alright. This is the super one. Super Marshal at Leo. This was their rally leader. I hit and went bust. I had the buffs. I think my troops were garbage by this point. Yeah, I waited too long to go to him. I didn't go to him until I had T12s. And nothing else. That's funny. Oh. No.